Hi everyone, my name is Kelly Willett. I'm a former employee of Devon Zimmerman, aka Devin Physique. This is actually a post that he made for me on his account on my birthday, at Kelly F. Willett. Happy birthday to one of my closest friends who just so happens to be my assistant too. So thankful for everything she does for me day in and day out. Go follow her and wish her a happy birthday. Well, apparently he's not really a friend. So I moved out here to California to work for him. It was a better transition. You know, there was no time difference. We wouldn't have to worry about when he was posting. I would be asleep and I wouldn't be able to answer emails. So I moved out here. You know, obviously who wouldn't want to? It's California. And we started to kill it. We were doing really well. He would post about meal plans, and those posts would go directly to his email account, and then I would be the one to answer all those emails, hundreds a day. It was literally insane. I didn't know that someone could have this much reach, you know, that he motivated all these people to reach out to him. He never once took the time out to write anyone back. I had to write everyone back. You know, I signed up the clients, I created their meal plans, I created their training plans. They checked in with me, didn't even check in with him. I had the daily conversations, and also we decided to add on a feature where they could text Devon. We figured it was just a cool way to get his clients, you know, more interactive with him. So I went out and put a second phone on my AT&T account, and his phones, his clients, you can actually see here someone talking to Devon, but they were really talking to me. Just another way to make more money and just, you know, basically keep killing it like we were. I mean, we made $1 million in 10 months, probably a little bit more. Of course, you know, he wasn't very generous with his profits. I got 20%, which I know is amazing. It's a lot of money, and I'm so grateful to have made that money, and I still am grateful, and I stand by that. But every time I would get paid, I would just see random amounts of money being taken out of my paycheck, and I would confront him about it, and he would get all defensive and say, oh, these are PayPal fees. Like, we pay PayPal fees. And I'm like, I get that, but you're a business. You're supposed to take those, you know, like I'm the employee. I'm not paying your PayPal fees. But you know what? I didn't say anything, and I just let him basically treat me like his little slave. I just did whatever he wanted me to do because at the end of the day, I had a great opportunity in front of me, and I thought he was genuine. I thought he was really my friend, and I never thought he would fuck me over the way he fucked me over. Never in a million years. And, you know, we kept this transition going, and he would never really pay me on time, and I kind of let it happen. That's my own fault for letting him walk all over me. Come out of my 20%, and just basically he would pay me whenever he felt like it. I was supposed to get paid bi-weekly, but it was really just when Devon felt like paying me. Oh, and the best part is he knows I don't drive out in California. He would make me take an Uber to his apartment to pick up my paycheck. You can't drop it off to me? Can't even offer lunch, can't even offer me, you know, a sandwich afterwards. Oh wait, the 2 times we did go out to lunch, I picked up the bill. He never even paid the bill at a Subway and the counter. I picked up both bills, but I did it because I said, hey, he's my friend. Let me do this. He gave me a job. He made my life this, you know, this beautiful thing. Everything was great. And I figured, why not? Why not pick up a $30 lunch for my boss? As far as our clients would go, like I said, I wrote their plans, and he was never even certified, so he couldn't write their plans. I don't think that he claimed that he was certified, but I know he doesn't know one thing about. He actually pays someone to make his own diet plans, so he doesn't know the first thing about it. He's so clueless. And then the clients, we would sign up probably about 300 to 400 clients a month at $220 each. It's fucking insane. But out of all those clients, they would send in their before and afters after the 30 days. He wouldn't even look at them. I would ask him to help me pair them up, he wouldn't even, he'd be like, can you just pick the top 5 that you want to be on the top 5? And I would be like, out of 400 clients, I would have to go, after doing everything else for the business, I would have to go and put on pick stitch. It's not like you can just, you know, send him the before and after, because he'll probably think that they're 2 different clients because he doesn't even know the clients' names. I would have to go in, put the before and the after side by side, and then send it to him and be like, okay, this is this person, this is this person. And then he would just be like, I don't really feel like picking the winner. Why don't you just pick? And so I would just be like, okay, I'll pick the best transformation. He literally never did a thing. I was just basically his bitch. And I hate to say it, but I was, and I got wronged. Okay, so at the end of the day, you know, with the 30-day challenges, the clients that didn't want to do the 30-day challenge, I handled everything. You know, like I said, he never talked a day in his life to any client. He wouldn't know one of them if they came up to him on the street, you know. Maybe he'll pretend. Actually, that's funny because he did tell me, he's like, oh, I pretty much got it down. He just knows how. He just says, oh yeah, you're my client. He just goes along with it. He's already admitted to that. So now he's, you know, acting weird, not talking to me. I have several text messages of me trying to reach out to him. He changed the passwords to the emails. He changed the password to the Instagram that I had made. It was called Physique Clients. You know, I was the one that put the content on it, and that actually was not even his idea. It was my friend Chad's idea, who actually wrote every single one of Devon's captions and never paid him for them ever. So he still owed all that money too. So he changed all the passwords on me, and I said to him, I said, I'm not really sure what's going on, but if you could just fill me in. You know, I haven't worked. It's been like over 24 hours. I haven't done a single email. You know, I did love my job. I wanted to help clients and I wanted to get to my work. And he's just doesn't even care that no one's getting their emails read. On Monday, November 30th, around 1 o'clock, he had texted me, what's the password since you changed it without permission? Daniel needs it. I'm busy doing stuff and don't have time to deal with the issue of him texting me. This is after I reached out to him all day for the passwords. I said, I understand you're busy. I've been trying to reach out to you. I couldn't do anything for over 30 hours now when you changed the password. I tried asking you what the new one is, and I said I had sent the password to Daniel. So now this is later on at night, the same day, November 30th at 4:38. He said, hey Kelly, I had an extremely busy couple of days, but after carefully evaluating emails and the programs being provided to clients, so there's proof right there that he never sent anything to the clients, I sent it all. I made a decision to do what's best for my brand and business. I'm sorry to have to do this, but effective immediately, you will no longer be working for me. Going forward, I'm going to be handling Physique meal plans myself, which is bullshit. His mom does it. I wish you all the best and hope we can remain friends, which is bullshit because he hasn't reached out to me since then to pay me. Don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything. I need my money. Thanks. Because I have to move back home because I'm literally, he fucked me. He said, to make our business transition more seamless, I would like to get the phone back from you that we never used anything. I used to communicate to the clients. Please let me know what it's going to take to get this handled ASAP. I texted him a couple minutes after, do you mind explaining why you are letting me go? I'm very confused as to why this is happening. He said, wasn't one specific thing, but overall performance. My fucking jaw dropped. Overall performance? You're living in a penthouse suite in Southern California with a Lamborghini, a GTR, a Raptor, and a Ducati in your garage? Not because of you, because of me. That performance that got you all, that made you $1 million in 10 months, and you never once said thank you. You never once thanked anyone that helped you, ever. You reward me by a Instagram post on my birthday. Oh, hey, happy birthday. I gave you I got him a $200 Waba Grill gift card for his birthday because I knew that was his favorite place to go. And I got a shout out on Instagram. Real great. So he said it wasn't one specific thing, overall performance. So how do I get my 2 remaining checks? Is what I asked him next. He said, once you transition the clients with the phone access, and remember, this is the phone access that is on my phone plan. I paid for it, I use it. it's mine. And he wants me to give it to him at this point. Once you have given that back to me, he'll have my 2 checks ready. I said, I paid for that phone. It's in my name and the data on it. I said, if that's something you want to reimburse me for and take over the remaining balance, then fine, we can work it out. That's not a big deal. It wasn't something I needed to hold on to. And he said, sounds good. And I said, okay, so if that sounds good to you, let's set a time and place of mutual agreement. I said, let me know sooner than later. He never replies. The next day, it's Tuesday, December 1st, 9:40 in the morning. What's the password to Physique clients, the Instagram that I had created with basically just to validate that, what we were doing or what I was doing was, actually helping people. They were getting results from this. And then, that day I was actually at a Costco when he texted me returning the TV I had just bought in because I was worried that I wouldn't have, I had saved up a great ton of money. I didn't go blowing it, but I just bought myself this new TV and I was so excited. And I was like, oh, well, I guess I have to go and return this back to Costco. So I just, returned it, put that money back in my bank account. It was the next day. I'm like crushed. I'm like, my friend literally had just fired me because of my performance. And I literally have nothing out here. I don't have family. I don't have friends out in California. I have a few, but nothing crazy. My life was completely ripped out of me. And he said, hey, I need to move forward ASAP. So I need you to meet me within an hour so we can transfer everything and I can give you your check. Now, I had asked him the day before to, come to an agreement with me and let's meet at a mutual time and a mutual place. I have life going on. I have to try and get a new job and figure out what's the next step for me. I said to him, I'm busy at the moment. I said, I can't just drop what I'm doing because you're available now. Well, I'm assuming that he treated me that way because I basically was his bitch for a year and a half. I said, I asked you yesterday to let me know. I said, not an hour's notice. I can't do an hour's notice. He said, okay, well, I need my password that you changed and put your email address as the return. Well, I created the Instagram account. Yeah, I'm going to put my email address. Duh. Like, what? And I said, well, we'll discuss that when we meet. That's not something I'm just going to give up. I'm going to stand up for myself. You dogged me, so now I'm going to, we'll talk about it when we meet and when you pay me what you owe me. He said, hey, Kelly, I haven't heard back from you. I just emailed him. So I know that he didn't even write this part. I haven't heard back from you in regards to the Instagram account that we used to promote the challenge and clients. If you do not plan on releasing the account to me, please let me know. I noticed you have changed the email address to your personal. If you do not plan on releasing the account to me, please remove my photos. They're my clients. They're not yours. And delete all the photos. I don't want to take legal action, but I will if necessary. Instagram has been notified of the stealing of intellectual property, and the legal team of Shred's headquarters as well are working with Instagram. I hope to resolve this issue quickly and quietly. I said, I'm busy right now. Let's discuss all this when we meet. And he said, okay, I don't have time for this. Arvin will handle the rest. Arvin is the CEO of Shreds, for those of you who don't know. And we'll take legal action in suing you. Have a good day. I said, okay. What was there left for me to say? What I had to say in that moment wasn't going to change his mind. He's so hot-headed that it didn't matter. On Tuesday, December 1st, I reached out later, same day, I reached out later that night at 11:30. Hey, Devin, when would you like to give me my last paychecks? Never answered. So then I had actually reached out to the CEO of Shreds, the CFO of Shreds, and then one more person, I think it was maybe their attorney. I had reached out to them and I had, CC'd Devin in it, and I said, hey, this is what your athlete is doing to someone. He owes me $6,000. He's not paying them, and he's running this business and acting like he is helping all these people when he hasn't done shit, and he's wronging me and ignoring me. And I said, you know what, like, I'm gonna have to take action, and I'm gonna have to do something about this, because it's not fair to be treated this way. I put my life out for him, and he literally just shit on everything that we had, created. Moving forward, as far as, you know, Devon's character, he's, you know, I'm still here in Southern California till Monday, but it's just funny. I hear stories from people, and they're all just like, he's just burning all his bridges, and I'm just like, oh my God, like, I need to tell people before I leave California, because people need to know, like, he cheats on literally all his girlfriends he's cheated on. He moved this one girl, this poor girl, her name's Michelle. She's a really, I still talk to her sometimes. I know one of my friend, Lacey, she talked to her a few times. He made her move out here all the way from the East Coast. Funny, he makes all of us do that, except I was just his employee. He made her move out here from, I want to say North Carolina. I honestly forget, but I want to say North Carolina. She moved out here from there. She didn't even get to unpack her stuff before he kicked her out. She just like left her apartment, broke her lease with her roommates, and left her on the streets. Like, literally was gonna told me he was gonna put her luggage out in the hallway for her to go get. Going back to his friend Chad, he even would have him go over to his apartment, take all his Instagram photos for him, and he would be on Facetune to squeeze in his sides and stuff. One time he told me, the first time he ever came to pick me up, and he said, don't you wish all your dates were like this, getting picked up in a Lamborghini? And I'm like, first of all, bro, you're not a date. I'm coming to stand over your head and take a picture of you holding Krispy Kreme donuts so you can make money, and I don't see a dime of it. Not that that matters, but still, it's just the principle. And I went to go get my tattoo touched up the other day by Justin, and he said to me, he's like, it's so funny, like, he'll bring him clients, and he said that those girls still go and get tattooed by him, and they'll just like say how one girl he took a girl to buy snowboarding clothes, and they went on a snowboarding trip, and then that girl, I guess that girl had left the clothes at his house. He saw another girl wearing the same clothes that he bought for a different girl on Snapchat, and the girl like called her out. Like, he's just not a good person, and I don't want him to ever be seen as a good person ever again, because he has hurt so many people along the way, and he has no idea the misery he's caused me, the misery he's caused Karen, Chad, Lacey. The names he's called Lacey are so out of this world, it's not even funny. I mean, to call a female, it shoulder checked her, just seriously called her the C word. I'm not even gonna say it. And he has that tattooed on him too, which is really, you know, I'm sure all, you know, your moms want to send their daughters out to him. That's really great. Called her the C word, and he just I guess it's just taking me now to see, you know, no one ever warned me, because I think everyone is pretty much blindsided, and I don't want anyone to ever have to go through what I went through, even though he's having his mom do the plans now. So I know he's not gonna, well, he's actually probably too greedy to hire someone for 20% again. So, you know, so if you guys are still watching, I have to say thank you, because I appreciate you listening to what I have to say. It's been a long time coming. Obviously December is when he let me go, for me to finally expose him. And I just, you know, a lot of young kids would reach out to us via email, and it just makes me kind of sad and hurts me a little bit to know that these people, there's a lot of people out there that think he's motivating and that he's great. And basically, I'm not doing this, you know, for publicity. I'm not doing this for followers or for sympathy, and I don't want you guys to think that, but I just want everyone to know the truth about Devin Zimmerman, Devin Physique, and I think that who better to tell it than me, because at the end of the day, I was the one that basically, I did everything for him, and I just want you guys to know that if you continue to follow him, you're not following a true person. So I guess at the end of all of this, I just really want to say that he isn't who he says he is, and I don't ever want anyone to ever think that Devin Physique, okay, so it's actually kind of funny now that I think about this. Devin Physique and Devin Zimmerman are two separate people. Like, he plays this Devin Physique role, and he plays it good because he is a manipulator, he's a cheater, he is a liar, he's a stealer. You know, I mean, look at me. I mean, I'm excited to move back to the East Coast and be with my family. But at the end of the day, I wanted to make it out here in California. And I mean, you can see, look, all my boxes are over here. You know, I mean, he has literally destroyed my life so much that now I have to move back. I have to put out the money that I put to move out here to work for him. I have to now spend it again to move back home because I was so wronged, and he has fucked me over on more accounts than I can say, and this is it. I just don't. So tonight I actually know that Devin is going to be releasing a video on his YouTube channel. So how he managed to do this, he got one of my old clients to post, to actually, I guess, talk about his challenges and basically kind of clear up the air about that it's not a scam, and he basically just wants to do damage control, and he wants to run everything. So he figured that in order to get his name back to how I had it, he will need to take one of his clients and make them go and, you know, basically say that he's so great and he made my meal plan and this and that. So this is why I decided to pick this perfect day to do this, because the way we can stop this, the only way to stop this is by you guys not allowing him to succeed anymore. Don't allow him to tell you these lies, to have one person come on and say, oh, he's the man, he made my meal plan. No, he's lying, he didn't. Don't allow that YouTube video to say, oh, he's a good guy, you know what, maybe I'll give it another chance, I'll go sign up for his challenge. No, don't let that guy make another $1 ever from an online diet ever again. The only way to do it is you guys unfollow him and don't ever purchase a meal plan from his mom, because she now runs it so kindly. You know what, Devin, karma's gonna come bite you in the ass, and I'm here to be a part of it, and I'm happy about that. Sorry, you should have just done what was right.